All right, quick one, ladies and gentlemen, in our ecosystem Plan B Express. This is Felix. The information I want to give to us is a very good information and vital. I want us to understand that in our ecosystem, we do a whole lot of things. We explore the global financial market, so not just limited to one aspect, where you trade, make money in forex and crypto and all the like. And now outside that, we diversify into the capital market, money market, and so money market like mutual fund, treasury bill, and government bonds and all of that. So I'm not going to go detail about this. Or if you want to be part of it, if you are within our ecosystem, there's a club specially for this to subscribe to have access to it. But there are many ways of getting access to our subscription. You are not necessarily paying. Now, if you are part of our ecosystem on Tag Market AI Tech. So if you're a leader there, you have minimum in your copiers copy trading, minimum of $250 in your copiers copy trading. You have access to some vital informations, even signals. Although each of those things have different cadre, different categories, and so you can have access to. But the most important thing is that because we're not just talking about you making money, we're talking about you make money, multiply, and even preserve money. So now, but I'm going to share with you how to participate on like Nigerian stock. So there are so many things I'm not going to start teaching now, but there's an offer that is on, right of issue and then public offer, there are different things. So there's a stock that's having a public offer now. It's called GIA. So it's an international whatever. Now, if I go and click on top gainer, see the stock already. The stock is traded on the stock exchange already. And then I think it's about 7 point something naira already now. Now look at the stock, top gainer. Look at it. Was 10% top gainer on Friday. And right, that's about 7.2 naira of this stock. So now to participate, you have different brokerage. I have different stock brokerage I use. I use Meritrade. That's Merit's Time Broker. Meritrade is the online app trading platform of Meritrade. You have Bamboo, you have different, I have Stanbic IBTC brokerage. I have Trove Finance. So anyone you want, or if you are within our tag market ecosystem, our PBS tag market ecosystem, and you want to access, you can ask your leader how to get that. But if you are watching me live, and then so if it's Bamboo, those of you who have Bamboo, you have different stock brokerage platform. You already have, there's no need to register again. You have Bamboo, you have Meritrade, there's no need to register. So click a link is going to be on the comment section. If you don't have, you can take the link, register. You have your leader from different community when you come into the um AI Tech Plan B community, then you can ask your leader to get the link. Now, I want to show to you how to participate in public offer. First of all, you are going to register either on, either on you're going to register either on Bamboo and all of that. Now, so in the Bamboo, or if you like, in this Meritrade, if I go to my profile, if I click on my profile and come down, it's going to give you your detail and give you your information about CSCN number and all of that because you're going to need that. Now, if it's on Bamboo, let me just close and log into Bamboo. If it's on Bamboo, you're going to have something like this. Let me just quickly open Bamboo app. Okay, I want to just open Bamboo app. Yeah. So I'm going to show you on Bamboo app quickly. If you have Bamboo app and all of that, so irrespective, all you need is to pick your CSCS number and then do what I want to show you now. But make sure you know your new number. So share entire screen. Okay, so let me go to Bamboo. So here is Bamboo. Okay, you have your Bamboo app, log into it. Okay, and then you go to your profile. So this is my own profile. So you see brokerage account details. See, look at account detail. If you click on this account detail, it's going to show you your CSCN number. It's going to show you clearinghouse number and all of those things. So you need the CSCN number. Just write them out. Write the CSCN number or clearing number, both of them. Just write it out. Once you write it out, so I'm going to go show you something where you go to next. So this link is going to be on comment section. You take it. All right. So then once you have registered, you have your CSCN number, you have all of those things. So you're going to log in and then go to this portal called NGS. But I'm going to make it shorter for you to just go to invest. Now, NGS is the, of course, I don't want to go to detail about, there's so many things you do research about here on the Nigerian stock exchange market, that's the capital market and all of that. But what I want you to use is to click on this place, right? That is invest.ngsgroup.com. So you can see if you just there, either you have registered or not, you will see that it will show you. All right. It will show you this. Look at it. Dangote Sugar. So you can't subscribe on Dangote Sugar because it's not a public offer. Do you understand? It's a public offers, right issues in one platform. So you don't have Dangote Sugar, so you can't have access and because there are requirements. You have the stock before. Those like some of us who have right issues. We have right issues on this stock. Call this stock for me. We have right issues on this stock. Fitsin, So these are powerful stock bought at about 9 naira. Some bought at 16 naira. It's now 136 naira per stock right now. Even this stock now, you can see IG NE or something. What's that? Sorry. Okay. So you can see that, okay, GIN. GIEN. Let's go. GIEI. GIEI. Jenny. Sorry. The ticker. Intelligent. Intelligent. Look at it. That's a stock. And you see the pump? Just from whatever. And so it's a progressive stock. I'm sure after the issue, then the price is going to correct back, maybe back to 4 naira or thereabout. So now, don't put the trigger on my head. So now what you do here, so you just want to click to register. If you click on login, you can log in. So look at it. So you don't have an account. If you click on login, what do you say? So log in with your email and password to continue, right? So you don't have an account. So click on invest now, right? So it's going to pop up. Where is it? New investor. So you can see now it's going to ask you to put in your. Oh shit! Sorry. How do you? There's new people to register. I just want to get you where you can register. I want to just show you where you can register. Sorry about that. I want to register. How did I give the link to people? I don't want to log into my own. Okay, I think what will happen if you put in your email and password and it refuses it, I think it's going to ask you to log in to create an account. Yeah, so like me now, if I log in, So register for the first time. You are registering for the first time. So I'm going to log in, okay? I want to log in to show you because it's going to ask you for your name and BVN when you are registering. Some will ask just for name, some will have both BVN and name. You feel free to do that. Feel free to put your detail, so there's no harm there. Nothing is going to happen to your account. So when you log in, so after you have put in your detail, you ask for your CSCS number. You put all those details there. Please just follow that process prompt because I have an account there, so it's not going to show. So what you do, you'll now see this right issue. Right issues is not for new people who do not have this stock before. If you have the stock, is when you can have the right issue. Then they will give you the allocation. But this primary offer, so that is you are getting it fresh. So you can now, maybe they're expanding their horizon. Let's look at International Energy Insurance PLC, Nigeria first energy focused insurer offering one life insurance product with a diversified portfolio covering motor, fire, marine insurance. All right, this undertaking, it's 17.5 billion naira public offer of five. So this is the number of ordinary shares that is available for grab. Shares at fixed price of 3.2 naira per shares. The public offer opens on both retail and institutional investors seeking exposure to Nigeria's specialized energy underwriting sector. So here it's going to close on the 11th. So you click on invest. Myself or dependent, maybe you are writing, say, choose this option if you are buying for yourself or another investor who is 18 years old or older. These categories allow for standard investment applications and are defined. So if I continue now, so it's going to ask you how many volume are you buying. All right. So put in the number of shares. That's when you have already linked your account. Now, if you put dependent, that means you are buying for somebody else. So it's going to ask for the detail of that person, right? All of those things. So let me do example. So click here, myself, click continue. And then minimum you can buy is 1,000. Look at it. So if you are buying, how many? So let's say 2,000. 2,000 is just about how much? 6,000 something. So let's buy like 10,000. 10,000 is 32,000 naira. So you say this is the total due. So you now put where is a broker. Bamboo is Lambert. So you click on Bamboo, which is Lambert, okay? And then you click continue. So when it comes, okay, it's going to ask you for other detail and all of that. So when it comes, it give you, so let's say I click pay. So it pop you up to give you where to send in the money. So I'm going to send in the money now. So I'm going to send in the money. That's $32,000 naira, sorry. So I'm going to send in the money, 32,000 naira. Please, this is an example. If it's 5,000 you want to buy, minimum is just so minimum is 1,000, which is 3,200 naira. I don't think it should be too much for anyone. 99943. 99943. All right. 9393225. That's pay stack. I hope I'm correct with what I typed here. Let me check. 999. That's 999. Oh yeah, 439. 3225. I'm not seeing Paystack. Oh. So you search for Paystack. Paystack. Paystack Titan. All right, Paystack Titan. All right, check out. Ensure you type exactly the amount that's given to you. This 32,000 096 096 32096. I click confirm. I click pay. So I'm confirming now. Good. As I've just made the payment, what do you see? Massive. It's already done. Yeah. So can you see that now? Okay, maybe I even did one example sometime, and that's why it's showing the total shares to be how many thousand? Okay, to be 20,000 shares, which is about 64,000 naira. So this is what you have here. And then every offer you do through this will be shown here. Simple. So right issue is not for you if you don't have that shares. If you have that shares, even your broker will have sent you right issues and all of those things. So everything is decentralized when it has to do with financial markets. That's why we're telling people it's government bond, everything is digitalized and decentralized. You need nobody to start telling. Just know the routine, follow the process, and all of that. All right, thank you very much, everyone. So go and take that. On the 11th, to close. Today is 7th. I'm making this video on the 7th, Sunday, the 7th of June. And so in a few days now, it will be over. All right. So thank you very much. You want to join our club as fast as possible. That we explore both local, international stock, crypto portfolio, and then automation on AI tech tag market. Then automation with our broker, our personal broker we use is called Capital Extend for Forex. And then you want to subscribe for our scanner. That's PBS Market Scanner. Amazing. So it's not limited to Forex or crypto. So you can see how it picks stocks and picked everything you can think about as far as financial market is concerned. All right. So it's not about noise, it's about reality. What we do is not to make noise. We show people the reality. You can see the scanner now. So somebody who was here will have made some money. What will he do? This is 4 hour time frame. I will have gone like this. That was to be yesterday. Then step down to 15 minutes. So I haven't stepped down to 15 minutes. That was an entry there. The stop loss below here. So no matter what it's doing now, it's none of your business. So all you just do is to take an entry like this. Long. This is the close. Powerful entry. Even though it's doing all of this, it's none of your business. Except if you hit your take profit or you hit your stop loss. So if you stop loss here, so the first target will be 1:2 risk reward. This is the lack of discipline most people who subscribe will come. The thing is not giving me, I don't know what I'm not doing right because you are not obeying instruction right. That's the problem. We have generations that don't pay attention to instruction. If you cannot follow instruction, you will always mislead yourself. So shortly now, this one will hit TP1. That's what it means. That will be 3,200 points. Depending on if you use one standard, that will be 3,000 plus. So, but if you hit stop loss, that will be 1,000 plus. So just divide it. If you use 0.1, so 0.1 times 1,005, whatever thing you see. So that means that if you use 0.1, what will have happened? Simple. That will have been, so 0.1 multiplied by 1.5, or let's say 1.6. All right. That will have been $160. Then that's 0.1 times 32 or 33. Okay, 0.01. Okay, or 0.01 I did just now. 0.01 multiplied by 33. Okay, that's 0.1. So that will be $330 when it hit take profit. So by extension, we can now move this way. That is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for connecting. So buy your stock and relax yourself. Bye for now. My name is Felix. Do have a nice time. Bye.